Every now and then we like to check in on the state of the housing market in the Triangle and look to see if positive growth is still taking place. And joining us now to break down the figures is veteran real estate broker and analyst Al Schneid. I call him the hero of housing. Is that okay with you?
It is. I'm waiting for my T-shirt.
Okay. Well, it's been a pretty good summer here.
Oh, it's been terrific.
Tell us about it. What are you seeing out there?
The trends are really positive. We're seeing the goodness in the lower end of the market we've been experiencing for over a year now is beginning to creep up in the higher segments. Up to
so in other words, the more expensive homes are
starting to benefit from the stronger market, and the bullishness on the low end just continues. I mean, we just keep running 25 and 30% over last year's numbers, and you know, it looks like it's here to stay, and the summer looks pretty strong.
Well, isn't summer always a good time for the market? I mean, if things are moving, because that's when people are, you know, making decisions about moving.
Is. The showings start picking up big time in probably March, and then the closings start picking up big time in May, June, July, and then we usually see a little bit of a slowdown. But August doesn't look like it's slowing much this year. No, not at all.
What about different parts of the area? Which areas are selling more quickly?
Probably the strongest cities are Morrisville, Cary, Wake Forest, Raleigh. Apex are all very strong. Holly Springs is strong, and inventories are very low. They're very much sellers markets in those cities.
Does that mean values are going up then?
I think so. I expect the data will be out in about another 2 weeks from the FHFA, and I expect it to show us about a 1.5% probably appreciation on the annual basis. And there are pockets and price ranges where it's probably a little more than that.
Right. What about for the fall? What do you see?
I think it's more the same. I mean, we're now 15 months into this housing recovery, and it's moving up in price range. So the signals are all that we're going to continue to see this. The interest rates, you know, climbed, and we were a little concerned about that, but they backed off a bit. So I would expect more of the same.
Well, let's talk about strategy. Number one, for a person selling a house, what should they do? What should be on their checklist?
The two things. The two most important things are, one, prepare it. Maintenance-wise, stage it correct. That's really, really important. The second is to price it right. There's two strategies in the marketplace. One is price high to save room for negotiation. The other is price a little more realistically. The people in the realistic pricing group tend to get more.
And if you're buying a home, two things they can do?
Buying a home is come with your checkbook. Come with a pre-qual letter. If you see what you like, write an offer right then.
Things are moving fast.
Yes, it's going fast. I think I've been in 3 or 4 multiple offer situations in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
All right. Al Schneid, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, things looking rosy on the housing front. How about the